Welcome to the new video, Old Cryptoco, and the story of the 2003 Alabama State Quarter begins with a powerful theme of heritage, music, and state pride. And in this video, we are diving deep into the Liberty, Alabama 2003 State Quarter Dollar, a coin that represents far more than 25 cents. Released in 2003 as part of the legendary 50 State Quarters program by the United States Mint, this quarter honors Alabama as the 22nd state to join the Union in 1819. And that is why you see the year 1819 boldly engraved on the coin's reverse design. Alabama officially became a state on December 14, 1819. Its journey from frontier territory to a culturally rich southern state is beautifully symbolized on this small but meaningful piece of American currency. The Alabama quarter was the 22nd coin released in the State Quarter series, and the second coin issued in 2003. And collectors across the United States were excited to add it to their albums because of its unique and artistic design. On the reverse side of the coin, you will notice a striking portrait of Helen Keller, making this the first U.S. circulating coin to feature a person with a disability, and this was a historic and emotional moment in American numismatics. Helen Keller was born in Tuscumbia, Alabama, in 1880, and despite losing her sight and hearing at a young age, she became a world-famous author, political activist, and lecturer, inspiring millions of people worldwide. Her name appears on the coin in English and also in Braille, which was an extraordinary and meaningful addition that symbolized inclusivity and recognition. The presence of Braille on a circulating U.S. coin was groundbreaking and showed how the State Quarters program was not only about geography, but also about powerful stories of courage and determination. Above her portrait, the coin proudly displays the word Alabama, and below it, you will see the inscription Spirit of Courage, a phrase that perfectly captures Keller's life and legacy. Surrounding the design are longleaf pine branches and magnolia blossoms, both important symbols of Alabama's natural beauty and heritage. The longleaf pine is the official state tree, and the magnolia is the official state flower, so their inclusion ties the coin directly to Alabama's identity. When this quarter entered circulation, millions of Americans immediately noticed its distinctive design because it felt different from previous state quarters that mainly featured landscapes or historical buildings. Instead, Alabama chose to honor a person, and not just any person, but someone who overcame immense challenges and became a global symbol of resilience. The obverse side of the coin remains consistent with other state quarters, featuring a familiar portrait of George Washington, originally designed by John Flanagan, along with the inscriptions United States of America, Liberty, In God We Trust, and Quarter Dollar. The design of Washington on the State Quarter series was slightly modified compared to earlier quarters, giving it a more modern and refreshed appearance while still respecting the classic look that Americans had known for decades. The Alabama quarter was struck at the Philadelphia and Denver mints for general circulation, and proof versions were struck at the San Francisco Mint for collectors. The mint marks P, D, and S can be found on the obverse side of the coin, just to the right of Washington's ponytail. In terms of mintage, hundreds of millions of Alabama quarters were produced, making it common in circulated grades, but condition plays a huge role in value. While most Alabama 2003 quarters are worth face value in worn condition, uncirculated examples with strong luster and sharp details can command a premium among collectors, especially those graded MS-67 or higher by professional grading services. Proof versions, particularly silver proof struck in 90% silver, are more desirable and can sell for higher prices depending on condition and demand. Some collectors also search for error coins, such as off-center strikes, double dies, or coins struck on the wrong planchet, which can significantly increase value. Although major dramatic errors for the Alabama quarter are relatively rare, any verified mint error can attract strong interest in the numismatic market. What makes this coin especially fascinating is the historical and cultural impact of its design choice. Featuring Helen Keller connected American coinage with themes of disability awareness, education, and perseverance. Keller was taught by her dedicated teacher in Sullivan, and her story became one of the most famous examples of triumph over adversity in American history. Her autobiography and lectures influenced generations, and her image on the Alabama quarter ensured that her legacy would circulate in the hands of millions of people every day. The Alabama quarter also reflects the broader success of the 50 State Quarters program, which ran from 1999 through 2008, and became one of the most popular coin programs in U.S. history, sparking renewed interest in coin collecting across the country. Children and adults alike began checking their pocket change, filling state quarter maps, and learning about American history state by state. For many young collectors, the Alabama quarter was not just another coin, but a gateway into understanding the power of representation and state pride. From a design perspective, the artistic balance of Keller's portrait, the flowing pine branches, and the magnolia blossoms creates a visually appealing composition that stands out even among other state quarters. The inclusion of Braille required careful engraving precision to ensure clarity while maintaining durability for circulation. Over time, heavy work can reduce the sharpness of the Braille dots, making high-grade examples particularly interesting for collectors who appreciate fine detail. If you are searching your change today, you can still find Alabama quarters in circulation, although pristine uncirculated examples are more likely to be found in mint sets or rolls saved by collectors back in 2003. The historical year 1819 remains a reminder of Alabama's admission to the Union and the growth of the United States during the early 19th century. This coin captures a powerful blend of state history, natural beauty, and human inspiration all in one small piece of metal. For investors and collectors, while it may not be among the rarest state quarters, its historical importance and emotional significance give it lasting appeal. As we reflect on the Liberty, Alabama 2003 state quarter dollar 1819, we see more than just currency. We see a tribute to courage, progress, and enduring American spirit. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist or just starting your collection, the Alabama quarter deserves a special place in your album because it represents a milestone in coin design and a celebration of one of the most inspiring figures in American history.